get ready. So children, coming to the motion lesson, yesterday I was discussing. So let me continue the knowledge, children. Motion, some numericals and some important questions we'll discuss. So first question, children, what is the uh, first question? Actually, in motion lesson, weight of the body won't come, but they asked here. I am saying, define the weight of the body. Define what do you mean by weight? Define what do you mean by weight? As children, anyone children, what do you mean by weight, children? Anyone? Weight is the weight is a force. Weight is a force with which Earth attracts all the bodies. Force is the weight. Weight is the force exerted by Earth. Uh, Weight is the force exerted by Earth on the body. Weight is the force exerted by Earth on the body. Okay, children. So, is it vector quantity or scalar quantity? Anyone, children? It is a vector quantity, children, because W is equal to mg. G means what? Acceleration due to gravity. Acceleration due to gravity is a vector, no, children. That's why weight is also vector. Okay, mass is not a vector. Weight is a vector. Suppose I will ask you mass. Mass is 5 kg. You won't say 5 kg towards north, 5 kg towards south. But weight is a vector because mass into acceleration due to gravity. Okay. In this, there is one more question, children. A stone is thrown vertically upward with an initial velocity of 40 meters per second. The stone is thrown vertically upward with an initial velocity of 40 meters. Find the maximum height and net displacement and total displacement covered by the stone. Okay. Yeah, children. One second. So children, see children, a stone is thrown up with a velocity of 40 meters per second. It is going up and coming down. What is the distance and what is the displacement? First tell me anyone displacement. What is the displacement?
Zero.
Zero because it is going and coming back to the same position. Displacement is zero. Forget about the zero, children. No need to find out also because it is coming to the same point. Coming to the distance, it is going up and coming down. How much it is going up? Maximum height covered by the body. I gave one formula. Anyone remember?
Square by 2g.
U square by 2g.
U square by 2g.
Anyone of you remember how to derive it? Those who forgot, I will show you. V square minus U square is equal to 2as. At highest point, anyone?
V is equal to 0.
V is equal to 0.
0 square minus.
So 0 square minus U square is equal to minus 2g.
Y minus A is equal to minus Y. A is equal to minus G. Why? Because it is going
backward. I mean
against gravity. It is going against gravity. When a body is going upward, gravity is acting down. Body is going upward. It's going against gravity. A we should take minus. So H is equal to minus gone. U square by 2g.
U square by 2g.
So what is the maximum distance it went? 40 into 40 by 2 into
2 into 10.
So how much distance it went, children? 80 meters.
Height is equal to 80 meters.
So what is the distance? Total distance traveled by the body? Going 80, coming 80.
160.
160 meters. Only maximum height attained by the body means 80 meters.
80 meters.
Like this we should do, children. Like this we should do. Okay, children? I hope you understood. So, like this we have to do, children. So, this is maximum height attained by the body formula is H is equal to U square by 2g. Okay, so at highest point, final velocity is 0 and acceleration will take minus because when a body is going up, it's going against gravity. It's going against gravity. Okay, children? Before exam, only if you want to prepare all those things, it is difficult. That's why whatever I'm saying, try to practice them, children, and then you will get, children. Next question. Next question. Keep practicing, children, then you will get. Second question. Children, define uniform motion. Write any two equations of uniform motions. Okay, children, uniform motion means it covers equal distances in equal intervals of time. What are the three equations of motion we have? V is equal to U plus 80.
U plus 80, S is equal to UT plus half AT square.
UT plus half AT
square is equal to S.
V square minus U square is equal to 2as.
Do anyone of you remember? This also I told once upon a time. But no need to remember this, children. These three are enough. Third question. Children, the brakes are applied to a car produces an acceleration of 6 meters in the opposite direction. The brakes applied to a car produce an acceleration of, children, brakes are applied. If brakes are applied, retardation you will get. Retardation is 6 meter per second square to the motion. If the car takes 2 seconds, if the car takes 2 seconds to stop means final velocity is 0. Starting from rest means initial velocity is 0. Coming to stop means final velocity is 0. In 2 seconds, if car takes 2 to stop after the application, calculate the distance it traveled before coming to rest. Calculate the distance it traveled before coming to rest. Calculate the distance it traveled before it's coming to rest. So using VUAT, let's find U initial loss. V is equal to U plus AT. It is coming to rest. Okay. U. A is how much, children? Minus 6.
Minus
T
6, sir.
is 2. 0 is equal to U minus 12. So initially it is traveling with 12 meters per second. After that, brakes applied, it came to rest in 12 seconds with an accelerative force of 6 meter per second square. What is the distance traveled during this time interval? What is the distance traveled in this time interval? 0 square minus 12 square 2 into minus 6 into S minus 44 minus 12 into S. This goes down minus 144 by minus 12. S is equal to
12.
12 meter it travels before coming to rest. 12 meters it travels before coming to rest. 12 meters it travels before coming to rest. Please, children, please note down and practice, children. Exactly on the exam day means it will become difficult for you. Again, I'm saying a motorcycle moving with a speed of 5 meters per second. Motorcycle is moving with a speed of 5 meters per second at an acceleration of 0.2 meters per second square. Okay, calculate the speed of the motorcycle after 10 seconds and also distance it covers in this time. Children, connecting VUAT, what is the formula we have? VUAT, V is equal to
Equals to U plus 80.
V is equal to U plus 80. 5 plus 0.2 into 10. V is equal to 5 plus 2. 7 meters per second. Children, after 10 seconds, 5 meters per second will become 7 meters per second. After 10 seconds, 5 meters per second will become 7 meters per second. Now, how much distance it traveled in this time interval? In this time interval, how much is the distance it traveled? In this time interval, how much is the distance it traveled? Question, how much is the distance it traveled in this time interval? V square minus U square is
U
equal to
square equals to 2S.
7 square minus 5 square is equal to 2 into 0.2 into S. 49 minus 25 is equal to 0.4 into S. So S is equal to 44 by 0.4. S is equal to 440 by 4. S is equal to 110 meters it traveled in 10 seconds. Children, it is actually, it is moving with 5 meters per second. After 10 seconds, it became 7 meters per second with an acceleration of 0.2. And in this time, from 5 to 7, it traveled 110 meters also. It traveled 110 meters also. You should analyze what you are doing, children. Blindly, I said, I'll put in the formula and I will do means you will not understand. You have to analyze what is happening in the brain. You should think what happened. You should imagine yourself in that motion. Then you will understand, children. Please analyze, children. Try to understand the subject, children. Don't just blindly learn what is whatever I'm telling you. Just don't learn. Try to analyze what is happening. Next question, children. Srinit, you tell Srinit. A cheetah
Sir.
moving from rest at a rate of 4 meters per second square acceleration, what will be its velocity after 10 seconds? That's it. Simple question.
Formula V is equal to UT plus half 0 into 4 into 40.
After 10 seconds. Now, in this time interval, in 10 seconds, how much distance it went?
v square minus u square is equal to 2as.
Hmm.
40 square minus 0 square is equal to 2 into 44 into s. 1600 is equal by 8. 1600 by 8.
How much distance it went? 200 meters it
200 meters.
went. So it started with 0, it became 40 in 10 seconds with how much acceleration? 4 meter per second square. And in this time interval, it traveled even 200 meters. 200 meters. Imagine, children, 200 meters means how much distance? You imagine. Then you will get. Sixth question. A truck is moving on a straight road with uniform acceleration. The following table is given the time of the truck. 1 second. Children, they have given a time, a table, children, they have given a table, speed and time. They have given a table, speed and time. Okay. So 5 meters per second in 0 seconds, 10 meters per second in 10, 15 in 20, 20 in 30, 25 in 40, and 30 in 50. Okay, draw the speed time graph. For this, you have to draw speed time graph. Let's draw, children. So, time interval 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Roughly, you can draw, children, by putting equal distances. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, children? So it is starting initially at 0, it was at 5. Initially it was at 5. When at 10, it was at 10. When at 15, it is at 20. At 20 seconds, it is at 15. At 30 seconds, it is at 20. At 40 seconds, it is 25. 50. So children, like this, you are getting a straight line. First question, children. Find the acceleration of the truck. Find the acceleration of the truck. Final velocity, how much, children? This is 10, this is 5. Children, this is 10, this is 5. In how much time interval this is happening? 10.
10 seconds.
So 5 by 10 means 0.5 meter per second square. Why you took these both, sir? I'll take these both means okay, your wish. I'll take these both means your wish. Any two you take, children. Okay. Next question. Distance traveled in 30 seconds. I want distance traveled in 30 seconds. How do you find distance, anyone?
Sir, area.
Area of?
VT graph.
Yes, area
time
of.
graph.
Yeah, area of speed time graph gives distance. Area of speed time graph gives distance. Very good. Area of speed time graph gives distance. What is the area? What is this geometrical structure? Anyone? What is this geometrical?
Trapezium.
What is the formula of area of trapezium?
1 by 2 is A plus B.
A plus B.
What is h, children? What is h? Distance between
30,
parallel
sir.
sides.
30.
Distance between the parallel sides is 30, and one side is 5. The other side is
20, sir.
20. So how much is that? 15 into 25. That is 15 5 is 75. 375 meters is the distance traveled by the body in 30 seconds. Area of speed time graph gives distance. Area of speed time graph gives distance. Area of speed time graph gives distance. Area of VT graph gives displacement. Area of VT graph gives what, children? Displacement. And area of ST graph gives what, children? Distance. Like that, children. Okay. Be careful, children. In the exam, when you're doing like these questions. Okay. Next question. A car traveling at a speed of 10 meters per second. Lahari, are you there, Lahari?
Yes.
A car traveling at a speed of 10 meters per second is brought to rest with its final velocity 0 in 20 seconds. Calculate the acceleration and the distance. Yes, ma'am?
Sir, V is equal to U plus 80.
Keep saying.
0 is equal to 10 plus A into 20 minus 10 is equal to A into 20. A is equal to minus 10 by 20. A is equal to minus 0.5.
Meter per second square. I want even distance. I want distance. Can you tell me how to find distance?
V square minus U square is equal to 2S.
Fantastic.
0 square minus 10 square is equal to 2 into A 0 minus 0.5 into S. Minus 10, 100 is equal to 1 into S. Minus minus cancel. S is equal to 100 meter.
It traveled 100 meters in 20 seconds. It traveled 100 meters in 20 seconds by bringing 10 to 0. For bringing 10 to 0, 10 to 0, it took 20 seconds and traveled 100 meters. 10 to 0 means it came to stop. Came to stop means final velocity is 0. Came to stop means final velocity is 0. Next question. Children, I'm giving two graphs, children. Here, see, just see here. This is distance, this is time graph. This is graph A, this is graph B. Which is moving with greater speed? Anyone, children? Which of the following is moving with greater speed? Anyone, children?
B.
Sir, B, I think.
B, I think.
No thinking.
A, sir.
A na B na. Which is moving with greater speed?
A, sir.
A.
Sir, A.
B, sir.
B only, I think.
Sir, A,
This is
sir.
B, this is A. Which is moving with greater speed?
Sir, A.
Sir, A, sir, A.
A is moving with.
Okay, children, so be careful, children. I will say like this thing, so be careful. So, children, see, this is A, this is B. Actually, this is having less angle, this is having more angle. Whichever is having more angle, that covers more distance. Whichever, sir, we did not tell about angles. No, sir, you may ask, children. Okay, speed of body is directly proportional to theta, children. Speed of the body is directly proportional to theta. Okay, remember, larger the theta, children, greater will be the speed. So B is moved. 1 second. 1 second, children. Yeah. So A is moving with greater speed. Larger the theta, greater will be the speed. Okay, children. Please remember, children, this 1 point. Speed is directly proportional to theta. Speed is directly proportional to theta. Okay, children. Next question. Next question, children. A ball is gently dropped. Dropped means uniform velocity, initial velocity 0, from a height of 20 meters. Okay, so what is the velocity while striking the ground? Do you remember the formula I have given? Velocity while striking the ground, anyone?
Root 2GH.
V is equal to root 2gh. Velocity while hitting the ground is V is root 2gh. Those who don't remember this, how to derive also I will say V square minus U square is equal to 2as. If body is falling freely, dropped means initial velocity is 0. V square minus 0 square is equal to 2ah. A is plus because it is going in the direction of gravity. So this, if you remove, this is g, children, square comes here. So V is equal to root 2gh. Now can anyone tell what is velocity while hitting? Yashasvi, can you tell what is the velocity while hitting the ground? V is equal to root of, Yashasvi, 2 into 10 into 20. So V is equal to root of 4.
I was muted, I couldn't answer.
So 20 meters per second. So what is the velocity while hitting the ground? 20 meters per second. Velocity while hitting the ground is 20 meters per second. If body is dropped gently from 20 meters height. Next. A train starts from rest. A train starts from rest. Acquires a velocity of 108 kmph. Acquires a velocity of 108 kmph. It travels with velocity, this velocity, with this children first 0. Acquired 108 with this velocity. With this velocity 108, it traveled for 20 minutes. It traveled for 20 minutes. Okay. The driver now applies brakes. After here, it applies the brakes and it comes to stop in 20 seconds. Find the total distance covered by the train. And this is happening in 30 seconds. This is happening in 30 seconds. Children, shall we do directly or do you want me to draw the graph and show? You want me to do directly or you
Sir,
want me
directly,
to...
sir. Directly.
However you want, I will show children. How do you want?
Directly, sir.
Directly.
Directly, okay, directly I will do, graph also I will do. So whichever is easy for you, you do like that, children. First I will show you directly and we'll correlate with the graph. Actually graph is very easy, but you are saying directly, that's why I'm showing directly, children. Okay, so directly if you have to find out, first here you should find out acceleration. Here is acceleration, anyone? What is the acceleration here?
0, sir.
Zero, because 108 and 108, same speed. So what is the acceleration here, children? V minus u by t. What is the acceleration here? V minus u by t. 108 means 5 by 18. How much, children? 18 6 are 6 5 are 30 meters per second. Okay, let's take 30, children. 30 meter per second. Let's take 30 meter per second. What is the acceleration in this part, anyone? 30 minus 0 by
30 minus 0
30.
by 30.
1 meter per second square. Acceleration here is 0. Happy. Acceleration here, anyone? 0 minus 30
0
by
minus 30, sir.
20.
minus
Is equals to
1.5 meter per second square. Now, what is the distance here? What is the distance here? What is the distance? What is the distance here, children? V square minus u square is equal to 2as. Okay, so distance I am finding here, children, because I don't have place. 30 square minus 0 square is equal to 2 into 1 into s. 900 is equal to 2s. S is equal to 450 meters. Children, here he traveled 450 meters. Okay, here children, here I am showing here v square minus u square is equal to 2as. 0 square minus 30 square is equal to 2 into how much, children? Minus 1.5 into s. Minus 900 is equal to minus 3s. S is equal to minus minus cancel. 300 meters here. Now, what formula I should use here? Whoever tells they are the best students in my class. Whoever tells this, they are the best in my class. I will see who will tell now. I will see who will tell what is the formula here. Let me see. I am waiting, children. What is the formula here?
Sir, actually, what we should find, sir? I didn't understand there.
Distance. Here distance over, here distance over. I want to find distance here. What is the formula? Who is the best in my class? I want to see. Yes, no one is
Sir,
there.
V
Equal to
square
u plus
minus
half a t square.
No. Yes, I am waiting, children. I want to see who is the best in my class because I am shouting, you are listening happily. But I want to see once in a while who is the best.
The distance is equal to speed into time.
Very good. I know you'll answer. I know you'll answer. Just I'm checking who will answer. Okay, Nandika, fantastic, Nana. Okay, so children, when it is a uniform velocity, you should not use any equations of motion. Distance is equal to just speed into time. That's all. When it is because it is a uniform motion. For non-uniform motions only we have equations of motion. I know you people are thinking about v is equal to u plus ati, s is equal to u plus half a t square, v square minus u square is equal to s. You people are thinking, but no. Distance is equal to speed into time because it is a uniform velocity. For uniform speed, this is the formula. I was thinking who will tell. So distance is equal to what is the speed, children? 30. And what is the time? 20 into 60 because minutes. This is 20 minutes. 20 into 60 we have to convert, children. So distance how much, children? 3 to the 6. 6 3 is a 3 to the 6. 6 is a 36. 36,000 meters it went, children. So total distance I wanted. Total distance is 36,000 plus 450 plus 300. So 0576. This much distance it traveled. This much distance it traveled. I think, children, there is some printing mistake. It may not be minutes, children. It may be seconds. But whether it is minutes or seconds, it's not important. How to do the sum is important. Shall I show with graph method also? No need, children. Shall I show with graph? No need.
Sir, one show with graph also, sir.
Okay, dear. Definitely. 100%. So children, with graph, those who want, just check, children. First, it is traveling with 0, accelerated, uniform motion, deceleration. Acceleration occurring in how many seconds? 30 seconds. Retardation start and here to
20
here
seconds.
20 minutes. Minutes they give. But that is definitely, I think, this printing mistake, I think. And this is again 20 seconds. 20 minutes means how many seconds, children? 20 minutes means how many seconds? 1200 seconds. Okay, and children, what is the maximum speed it attained? 30. This is a speed time graph. In speed time graph, if I want displacement, what is the formula I will use? In speed time graph, if I want distance, total distance, what is the formula I will use? What is the formula? Area. Area of VT graph, area of speed time graph gives distance. Hundreds of times I told area of speed time graph gives distance. Just this is the last question, children. Tell area half into what is the height between the parallel sides? Height between the parallel
Sir.
sides? 30.
The 30 meters.
30, sir.
A is how much? A is how much? 1200, 30, 20. 1250
1250.
plus 1200. This is 1200, this is also 1200. So can anyone help me out in calculations? 15 into 1250, this 2450. Can anyone help me? 2450. 0, 75, 60, 67, 32, 38. 38,750. 36. 36,750. Here also we got same answer. Here also we got same answer. In this way, which is easy, children? This or this, sir? Which was easy?
Normal.
No, graph was
Sir,
easy.
I think graph is only
Graph
easy.
See, Nana, we did so many acceleration we found out, then distances we found out, then we added. Here, directly in one step, you got displacement. You are not able to understand, Vivek. In one step, you got. In one step. That is the advantage of drawing graph, children. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the class, children. Thank you so much. Remaining we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, I'll start the maths.